start in 5th position here, 7 and 8. We go passez 1, développé devant 2, cloche arabesque with 5th. Passez, développé écarté into a forte. Arabesque, continue promenade, 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 promenade. Breathe here, tombe into a 5th position. Coupé, flat foot, et big rond de jambe. Finish, plié, arms open in front of you. Pas de bouger en tournant. Keep your arms open. To close in a 5th position croisé and a little glissade with really small arms. For the first one we keep the arm, for the second one we use it. Ta 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 ta. Allongé, ta 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 ta. Now we're gonna come here, and the first cloche is going to be stretched, and the second cloche is going to be up, and that's it. Okay?
Cinthia is a teacher that I keep dearly in my thoughts. I have loads of beautiful memories with her. She taught me discipline, the pleasure of movement and dance through hard work, but always with such sweetness. I remember her way of teaching was extremely clever, putting the importance in the classes on the technique, but as well very much on the artistry in ballet.
Toutes ces choses avec lesquelles il était bon d'aller, guidé par une étoile, peut-être celle-là, première à éclairer la nuit, première à éclairer la nuit, première à éclairer la nuit.
She never let down her student. We felt important for her, and that made a huge difference for me. She was always supporting us, pushing us forward, and always being very involved and generous in her classes. As well, she never put us under some sort of pressure or competition against each other. I was always very much looking forward for her classes, because she always managed to make us work very hard, but always with a lot of joy, and her classes were always a pure moment of just enjoyment and happiness, nonetheless never letting down the technical aspect of ballet and the discipline you must have for it. Something I remember that was very important for me at the time, and that made a huge impact on me, is that she always made me feel that she believed in me, she believed in my work. She knew exactly which keys to give me to help me progress, to help me improve, and to achieve things with my abilities at the time. And I think there was a lot of trust between us. So that really helped me, and I definitely think that she's one of the best teachers I ever had through my years in dance, and she definitely helped me become a professional dancer.
I just want to say that I had a beautiful relationship with her. She was like a mother to me, so it really made a huge impact in my career, in my life. She's a really inspiring person, and also a very lovely person. What I think it made also a huge impact in me is that the way she has a relation with the students in general is very hardworking, but also super friendly. So there is like a beautiful ambient to work with, and so for sure it made a difference.
I worked with Cynthia in my last years of school. She was my teacher for 3 years, and I think everything she taught me back then in school, I've taken with me to professional life, and still nowadays I use a lot of things that she taught me in my career. I think the way Cynthia is in the studio, it really helps the students like grow, not only as dancers but as persons, because the best thing of her is like she's a really caring and loving person, so the students feel really safe in the studio, and that makes them be able to show who they really are. And in that way, I mean, us as artists, we really need to show who we are. We need to be vulnerable to the audience. So in order to learn to do that, we really need to feel safe when we're working. And Cynthia really does that. Honestly, like, she's one of the best teachers I've had, and I still, like, when I think about like the years I worked with her, it's really only good memories. And I would seriously recommend to anyone that really, like, if you can, work with her, because she really helps you like develop artistically, technically, and she just knows so much and knows how to really help the dancers.
Working with Cinthia was amazing because, first of all, my mom was also a ballet dancer and student here, and she had the opportunity to watch Cinthia perform at the Cologne Theater. Since then, Cinthia has always been an inspiration for us. And then for me, I could have her as a teacher. Sadly, it was for a short time. I wish I could have her more because her classes were so beautiful, her corrections were incredible, and I've learned a lot. And also what I love about her is that she's so nice and she makes sure to share her experience and give attention to each dancer of the class, which was great. And I am sure her new school will be a success, just as everything she does. We wish you the best.
Cinthia is one of the best teachers I ever got to work with. She's a very inspiring person in the studio and personally. She always manages to create a wonderful atmosphere in the studio that's very hardworking, of course, but at the same time in such a fun and loving way, and you can tell that she cares about every single one of her students and respects all of them. She definitely had a huge impact on who I am today as a dancer, of course on a technical level, but at the same time also on a personal one. And I'm super grateful to have had her as a teacher.
I've got to work with Cinthia Labaronne in my school times when I was 18, 19 years old. And besides her brilliant wisdom and knowledge of the art of dance, she's particularly remarkable for me for her ability to work with kids and to be a dance educator. By the point that we've met, she's already been a mom, and I could totally feel it as a student. Her sensitivity and her ability to hold the class in a way that is supporting, that is constructive, encouraging. Me as a student, I felt believed in, and it was definitely beneficial for my upbringing as a dancer. And I am very, very grateful for that. And I believe that it is truly important to be able to handle ballet students that already are in such a fragile moment of their lives, mentally, physically, a point that they can at any point they can drop it and go do something else. But to be able to uphold this dream to become a dancer means going through a lot throughout school times, and to be able to have this teacher that knows how to treat you with compassion, knows how to be kind, and still encourage discipline, and still gives you the tips and the hacks and teach from a rich and broad experience. This is a gift. So I thank you.
Good. Not bad at all. Just a spacing thing in the beginning. You have to try to travel a bit more from one side to the other one. Okay, just mark fast at the beginning, after the floor. You did the floor, we're here. All this part, that's it. All this part. Taka, 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 tak. Yes. Tak, continue. And now try to really travel flat here, that we have that, passing the center. And now flat side. Yes, otherwise you are too much downstage. Try to keep it flat all the beginning. Now this one, pass the center, and then you have the possibility to go up and to bring it there. Yes. Okay, otherwise it stays everything in the same. You have to travel more like that and less down. Okay? Good girl.
I started my studies in Europe in the Ballet Theatre Basel. There I had the opportunity to meet Cinthia and have her like my teacher. She was a wonderful reference for me, not only in my professional career, but also as my emotional support. And being a student of her, it was very enriched, viable.
because she's a professional with a high level of demand, but she has this wonderful human quality, and that's really distinguishes her and makes a difference in this world of dance. And like that, she creates a wonderful environment where you can work hard, but at the same time, you can enjoy and really have fun, because at the end, you are doing what you love, so you need to enjoy it. Cinthia also really focus in each dancer and try to potence every single detail of them, always trying to find the best of each dancer. That's also super important, and she's always full of passion, and she transmits this and the positivity that helps a lot for her and for the dancers who are trying to find the right movements or the right quality. And yes, her energy helps a lot the dancers. In my career, I always try to keep that in mind, to work in each movement, in the quality of the movements and the details, because like Cinthia told me, everything is important, but the details makes the difference, and that applies in the life and in the ballet world.
I had Cinthia Labaronne during my education years in school. She is a really inspiring person and teacher. She has a super nice relationship with all her students. So the atmosphere that she can create in the class is very nice, calm, but still hardworking, so you can really push yourself. She made me grow as a dancer, and I learned so much from her. So I'm really thankful to have had her as a teacher.
I would like to share my experience working with Cinthia Labaronne. So the first time I joined the school and the first time I worked with her, I didn't consider myself a very talented dancer, student with a lot of potential to succeed in this world. But Cinthia showed me that not being hard on myself and not judging myself and accepting who I am will lead me into more authentic career. And she basically showed me how, with hard work, fun, and accepting who we are, we can enjoy as equally as we can succeed in this world. every time I look back, I remember just beautiful moments having her in the studio and seeing people that were surrounded by her constantly with a smile. And yeah, it just brings a lot of joy just looking back to those days with having Cinthia not just teaching, but just being in the same room can really fix your day in every shape and form. And so yeah, I'm really looking forward to see how her school will come along and how she will inspire a lot of different students and people in general. So yeah, I wish her all the best, and I wish a lot of fun to new students in her new beautiful school.